Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and if this is your first time of seeing my face, hi, happy new year to all my returning subscribers. Thank you for staying with me. To all my new subscribers, welcome to the family. Thank you all for 2022 and welcome to 2023. I look forward to a better 2023 with you guys. Thank you for all the support you gave me in 2022, and I love you guys so much. You guys are the best. Like, God bless you, bless you massively. So in today's video, from the caption, you can be able to tell how I stopped working, how I quit work, how I decided not to work because I thought my husband was making more than enough for the family. More than enough for the family. Like, is it okay? Is it okay for a woman not to work because she thinks the husband is making too much for the family? What do you think about it? Please throw your thoughts or comments down in the comment section. Let me know what you think about it. Is it fine, or what are your opinions? In this video, I'm going to be sharing how I stopped working because my husband was making more than enough for the family, and what made me to go back and start looking for a job where person no tell me no man no tell me. Na me say self carry my leg go start look for a job the same way I told myself I'm not work. So guys, this is my story. Now, I grew up from when I got married. I used to work home. Not like I've never worked. I used to work. From time to time, I will work. From time to time, I work. But I didn't have any pressure, you understand? And my husband was working and making enough, or more than enough for the family, honestly speaking. Now, don't come and say more than enough. How much was your husband ended? Because to me, what is more than enough to me might not be enough for you, okay? Because it is what it is. All fingers are not equal. You have your definition of more than enough. I have my definition of more than enough, okay? So when I got married, I was working, and at some point I was like, no pressure. Why am I even killing myself? This man, the money he's making is okay. He can take care of us. Plus, I'm not an extravagant woman. I'm very economical. You can be able to tell if you've been on this channel. That's how I am. So I decided to slow down. I was to a point where I was not even working again, and I was not even feeling the need to work. Because you see this me like this, I like enjoyment, and I see the opportunity to enjoy, I will enjoy. So throughout that period, my husband never complained. He has never complained. In short, my husband is that kind of a man who even thinks that if a woman doesn't want to work, it's fine. That's how he feels. I have that kind of a husband who feels that he's supposed to be the breadwinner. Of course he is, he should be, but in as much as we are supposed to support our husbands, my husband feels that if you don't want to support him, it's okay. He's not going to force you. So when I got to that point where I was not putting in any effort in working, it was just okay for my husband. He never stopped giving me money. He never stopped taking care of me the way he used to take care of me. He never, like, nothing changed. Basically, nothing changed. As a matter of fact, he even started taking care of me more. The more I was comfortable. And then after some years, I started feeling like, something is lacking. I believe at that point I had matured to a level. You know, sometimes you get married, getting married doesn't mean that your head on big. There's some aspects that maybe your brain, you're not yet developed. There's some aspects in life that you're not mature enough to handle, okay? So I believe at this point, I had grown to a point where I started understanding that being a wife does not just mean sitting at home, cooking, being a full-time housewife. Not saying that is bad, because even to be a full-time mom is not easy. It is not easy. It is very challenging. For the time I was sitting at home, it was not easy at all. But I started thinking in another perspective. Okay, even though I'm sitting at home, even though I don't want to go out to work, I can look for something else to be doing. I can look for a side hustle aside being sit-at-home mom, or however they call it, stay-at-home mom. I can start looking for something else. Now, what pushed me to go to that extent was that I discovered that there was a point where when my husband gives me money, I was not feeling satisfied. Like, I was not feeling satisfied. Not like he reduced how much he used to give me. He used to even try to give me more when I was not working. But I was not feeling happy. I was feeling like spending the money. Even when I go to spend the money, I don't know if you understand what I'm trying to say. God help me. When I go to spend the money, I'll feel like I have restrictions, even though he didn't give me restrictions. But I feel like, no, if they gave me this 100 pounds to take to the shop, I'm not supposed to use all of this 100 pounds. And I noticed that I was feeling that way because I was not bringing anything to the table. That's true. It was not like my husband was wicked. It was not like my husband changed. It was not like my husband started looking at me different. No, I have a very sweet husband. You see, when it comes to finances, we don't quarrel over money. We have never quarreled over money. He has access to, I have access to his money. He has access to the little that I used to make when I was even working. And anything that I have, he has access to. But it came to a point where I was not satisfied. He gives me money, I was not satisfied. And at some point, it felt like I was even always nagging. Like, they'll give you money, you go and spend the money. You come back, you not spend it all. And then you start acting as if somebody told you not to spend the money. Which is, it was just my conscience. I don't know how to put it. But it was just me telling myself that, going to a point where I could understand that, no, you also have to go out there and work. You also have to go out there and fulfill your assignment as a wife, to be a supportive husband. And now you must not necessarily leave the house to go. And when I say go out and work, you can sit at home. We are in this century whereby you just need an Android phone and good business ideas, and you'll be selling, you'll be doing something. So it got to a point where I started thinking that, oh, I have to do something, or even if it's something small, let me just do something. I started deriving more satisfaction in making my own money, no matter how little it is, than taking a lot of money from my husband. And that was when I started finding peace. Because at the point, it looked like I was always quarreling with him when it comes to, when he gives me money, I'll take the money, I'll go, I'll spend, I'll bring balance. And you'll even be giving account of things that they did not ask you. Like, I went to the market today, babe, I went to the shop today, I bought this. And my mom will be like, who asked you? Nobody asked you. But you're just feeling guilty because you're not bringing anything to the table. So that's my opinion about it. I've been there. I got to a point where I changed my mind, and I started saying that, no, I needed to work. To me, honestly, if I have to advise, I'll say, even if you don't want to go out to work, look for something that you can do even while staying at home. We have cryptocurrency going on. Since your husband has a lot of money, why not take some of that money and put into cryptocurrency, and you know how it plays, or go into forex trading, go into all these businesses that you can do online, rather than just sitting and just consuming. Because that money you're thinking your husband even has, one day that money can get finished. One day that money, when you're eating money and you're not adding anything, is bad. One day even that marriage might crash. We don't pray for it, but one day something can happen. Oh, all of a sudden this man can just change. So what's going to become of you? What's going to become of your financial status if you're only depending on that man? So I just leave it to you. If you have been there, tell me how you got over, what made you to change your mind, what made you to start going back to work. Because for me, I used to feel that, as long as you have money, I can sit at home and I'll eat the money with. And I don't used to feel ashamed. I don't used to feel shy. Not like, I don't used to feel shy among people. I used to say, I'm eating my husband's money, and it's okay for me. But I got to a point where that money be bit out of my mouth. I could not even eat the money again. Okay? So that was all I had to share today. If you enjoyed this video and if you enjoy this type of videos, please leave a comment in the comment section. And I love you guys so much. Please give this video a thumbs up if you like it. Share it. And I'll see you in my next video. Until then.